Alright, so good morning, everybody. I'm going to do the explanation about the material that we are going to discuss today. It is the chapter 1, and then it's all about photosynthesis and also the plant growth. And we are going to talk about the first 1.3 about chlorophyll, chloroplast, and plant cell. 1.4 is about the stomata and the movement of gases. And then our discussion will be limited into some topic, subtopic, chloroplast in plants, and plant cells of the microscope slide, and then energy in plants, gas moving in and out of a leaf, and then stomata diagram. So let's go to our first discussion about the chloroplast in plant. You must be remember, or you have to remind again about the model of cell, especially the plant cells that you already learned in the previous grade, like in primary and also in grade 7 and 8. You should concentrate in the red oval. It is the position of chloroplast in the plant cell. We talk about the plant cell, especially the plant cell that contain of chloroplast. When we magnify the chloroplast, it looks like this. So it is covered by the outer membrane and also continued by the inner membrane. And there is the empty space, we call it as intermembrane space. And the three important parts of the chloroplast in the plants is really take important roles in converting light energy in photosynthesis, such as the granum, stack of thylakoids, and after that stroma and the thylakoid itself. It's really useful to convert the light energy in in doing the photosynthesis. When we compare animal cell and also plant cell, maybe we come an idea that animal cell don't have any chloroplast, while the plant cell have chloroplast. Is that true? Is that correct, you think? I need your idea about it. So actually, if we talk about the plant cell, it's not only the leaf cell, the cell of the leaf, but also all the cells. While the cells of the plant that contain a chloroplast is not all. It's only the plant cell that is especially the leaves plant cell that contain a chloroplast. Not all plant cells contain a chloroplast. So that's why if there is statement say that animal don't have chloroplast, animal cell don't have chloroplast while the plant cell have chloroplast, it isn't the correct statement. We call it as an incorrect statement because of even for the plant cells, not all the plant cells have the chloroplast. Only the plant cell that is considered as the leaf plant cell or the leaf cell of the plants that contain of chloroplast. And then next we talk about the making microscope slide of the plant cells. We can use the onion cells. It's really easy to use onion cell to make the microscope slide for the plant cells. The first step we have to do is take a piece of very thin epidermis from a piece of plant tissue. So in here the plant tissue is the onion tissue. You can use the method like in the picture to do this. And after you take it out that one, you should place the tissue of this plant or the tissue of the onion in a microscope slide like this. And after that, you have to drop a water or can be used the iodine solution onto the slide. Why? Because of it will make the cell really clear to see when it's already under the microscope. And next step you have to do is you have to take the cover of the microscope slide it is also made of glasses and really thin. It's really light, but it's really fragile. So that's why you should use the mount needle or pencil to lower the cover slip. This is a cover slip that made of the glass. You should do it carefully over the specimen, so we can take out the gases that trap inside. So that you have to do it carefully, smoothly, so all the gases can smoothly go out, not trap inside. So if it is trapped inside, it will be optical error in the microscope, and it will be disturb your view of the cell. It's really disturbing. It cannot give us the clear image of the plant cell. And after that, things that you have to do is place the slide under the microscope like this. So after this, you are ready to do the method that you have to do for observing using the microscope that you already discussed in the grade 7, how to operate a microscope. Next discussion is about the energy used in plants. There are two kinds of energy. The first term is exothermic reaction. It is a chemical reaction that produces more energy than they take in. And after that, there is endothermic reaction. Endothermic means that the reaction that take in more energy than they produce. So actually, if we talk about the chemical reaction, then we talk about the photosynthesis chemical reaction, that carbon dioxide plus water with the catalyst of light energy and chlorophyll will produce the glucose or sugar, and the other waste product is really useful for us is oxygen. And you should know that this chemical reaction is considered as the endothermic reaction. Why? Because of the energy that take in is really high amount of energy, while the energy that produced in this reaction is not as high as the energy that take in. And you should know that the really important source of energy in the photosynthesis is the light energy. Light energy is the source of energy for the photosynthesis, really important source. And also it become a catalyst. Now, this is the movement, and what's that? It's called that's the movement of the gases, in the plants during the photosynthesis. So, how the light energy captured in the leaf is like this. The light energy is captured by the chloroplast and used to combine water and carbon dioxide to make a glucose. So this is how the energy used in the photosynthesis. And after that, the glucose is then broken down using cellular respiration to produce energy in a form that can be used by all reactions in the plants. So that's how the energy used in the plants during the photosynthesis and also respiration of the cell, or we call it as the cellular respiration. Next we talk about is the last one is the gas movement in and out of the leaf. We know that the leaf look like green and it's actually contain of the moth-like structure and is a cellular size. We call it as a stomata. Now, what is stomata for, and why the gas have to move in and move out of the leaf? Gas moving in and out in the leaf is to take the carbon dioxide in, and after that it also can keep the plants in the cool temperature by evaporate the water vapor, because water vapor, as we know, that having the really high temperature. It's really different like steam, of course, but it is having the high temperature, the higher temperature than the normal water. So that's why to make it the plant keep in cool temperature, so we have to make the water vapor, or the plants have to make the water vapor go out from the structure, so it will not disturb temperature balance in the plants. The next is The gas movement is really useful to move out the waste product, but this waste product is really useful for the animals like us. So it is oxygen is the waste product that can be moved out from the leaf. Talking about the gas movement in and out of the leaf, we will talk also about the, like what I said before, stomata, and then this is what stomata look like. Some of it are open and some of it nearly closed or beginning to open, and some of it is closed. So means that stomata is not always open or closed, but it can open and close. What is that for? When stomata open, it look like this. This is another diagram of stomata, while before is the microscopic picture of stomata, and that's the real one, but this one is the diagram version. So like what I said, science is really important to make a diagram to make our mind become simpler to think about and also understand about what we already should learn. So in here we should learn about the movement of open and close of the stomata. Stomata, like see here, contain of the thin outer walls and guard cells and thick inner walls, and after that nucleus and also chloroplast. It's really important for doing the photosynthesis, taken in and taken out the gas. In here, when the stomata is open, it's made up of two guard cells with a gap between them, and after that the stomata is also the gap of in here is really useful, that can be open and closed by the guard cell. So the guard cell will open and close it, and to control the movement of the gas such as carbon dioxide and water vapor, and even also can move out the oxygen. So that's all about the discussion, our discussion about the chlorophyll, chloroplast, and also stomata and the gas movement in the leaf. So hopefully you complete this lesson by answering those questions that pop up in this video. So thank you for joining this lesson. So see you in the next lesson. Bye bye.